Oh, hi, didn't see you there. So today we actually have a really cool gun. It's the STI. This is STI International Costa Comp. I think they call it the Costa Carry Comp or something. Maybe because you might end up conceal carrying this weapon. I don't know, maybe. But it is a compact style weapon. It has a built-in compensator, which is kind of interesting. The other part of it is that the compensator is integrated with the fiber optic sight, so that way it actually gives you a platform to C-clamp the gun, so that way you can get better muzzle control of it. That this slot up here is actually for you to insert your thumb into, so you can get a better positive traction on the weapon, so you can retain muzzle control over great distance shots, right? It also has the basically a tree bark type of finish, I suppose. I don't know. It seems to go well with my outfit today. I have basically the same color pants on, so that means that I will be able to more efficiently shoot this weapon. Yeah, it's got the classic, what is it? I don't even know where he got the trident thing, but it's got the trident symbol and it says Costa Ludus on the side of it. So if you're a Chris Costa fan, this might be the one for you. And then of course you have the classic STI Texas symbol on the other side. You have very small front serrations. You've got a radius cut here and a memory cut because clearly you need to remember where to put your hand, so that's like a nice little reminder for you. You've got the flared mag well for super fast tack reloads. This one comes with a 17 round mag, and I think this one's a 21. It's a little bit longer, so when you actually insert it, it sticks out a little bit. And so yeah, otherwise it's just your standard 2011. It says it right here on the frame, and it's a 9mm, and they give you Heine target sights on it. So it's basically just a serrated naked rear and a fiber optic front. But first impressions, really, it feels pretty comfortable in the hands. The fiber optic's really easy to track. Just it really pops, and it's got plenty of light between the front post and the rear, so it's really easy to focus on the front sight. It seems like they've fluted the chambering part of the barrel, which is kind of cool. And yeah, it's got a pretty nice trigger. Look at the weapon. Yeah, it's what you expect for a very decent 2011 trigger. You've got the safety on both sides for lefties, and I'd imagine, actually it doesn't look like you can switch the magazine release, but it is pretty extended, so you're probably able to use your index finger to release it. But yeah, the gun world is very right-handed friendly anyway. And then they also give you a Picatinny rail that's a full dust cover. I'm not really sure what you'd use that for, but I'm sure you'll find something funny to put on there. And if you notice, the compensator actually moves to the rear off the front. This allows you to actually push the weapon into basically the target and continue to fire so that the gun doesn't go out of battery. So I'd imagine, for you guys who are shooting like this, coming up into the body, then that's, I guess you can really actually carry this if you really wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you could, and you could use it for that purpose. Although I would say, being that it's a pretty difficult gun to get your hands on, I probably wouldn't carry it. Also, it does say Costa on there, so if you're okay with that, then you might want to carry it, but maybe not. I don't know. It just depends on what crowds you're in with, really. But basically, I'm going to go on the range, and I'm going to shoot it now, and I'll kind of give you some thoughts on the range there, and you can kind of see the supposedly with the compensator it's supposed to track a lot flatter, and clearly if you're holding the gun like this, it's not going to move at all, so the shots should be right on target. So let's go take a look and see. Now I'm on the range with the STI 2011. This is the Costa Ludus compensator, and yeah, basically I'm going to put some rounds down range, and hopefully I can show you a little bit on basically how the compensator works in terms of just like the muzzle flip. And yeah, I'm shooting Browning 147 grain ball ammunition, so it should give it a pretty flat trajectory. Pretty excited to try out the island sight, just because basically your fiber optic sight is attached to the barrel and comp, not the slide, which is pretty cool. So it should give me a pretty flat trajectory. So let's give it a shot. So yeah, it's pretty flat shooting. It's really easy to track that target. Just getting back on target is very, very fast. The grip feels awesome. Kind of looks funny because it's like, you know, it's basically sort of like, I don't know what they call this, stippling, I guess, but it's sort of like, looks like tree bark, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's really awesome. All right, so got my target here, and that's basically my first time shooting the Costa. And yeah, I was pretty much like just aiming kind of in the center area here, and it looks like my grouping's pretty tight, but I guess I started pulling it a little bit to the right. I think it's just mainly because I'm not used to a 1911 trigger, but everything was, I mean, it was easy just to put those targets down. I think if I spent a little bit more time on the gun, I think it could definitely improve, but yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. So yeah. Alright, so now that I've had a chance to shoot this gun, it's actually pretty badass. I gotta say, like, I would personally like this a lot more if they just made like a I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they do make a standard STI one with like no logos on it. But it shoots super flat, so I'm pretty excited about that. And the gun is very comfortable to hold in your hand and shoot, but I mean, I guess I kind of already expect all these things. I mean, it is STI, right? And they do a good gun. They do a good job on their guns, so I mean, I had never shot the island sight before, so that was kind of a new experience, just being able to basically pick up that fiber optic really quick, and it's very easy to track. I didn't shoot that well with it, but you know, it is what it is. I don't have a lot of trigger time on 1911 style guns. I'm mostly Glock guy. So yeah, but it is a really sick gun. I'm really excited to have been able to shoot this guy and try it out. If you can get your hands on one, cool, but the only real turnoff about this gun is that it's you know, it says Coasta on it, so I mean, if you're into that, then yeah, by all means get one, but it might be one of those things that might hinder you a little bit. But yeah, I really enjoyed shooting this gun. I'm hoping to put some more rounds down range on it, probably a little bit later. Probably won't be on footage because I'm embarrassed with my shooting skills, so that's okay. It's fine, I've come to terms with that. No big deal, who cares, whatever. But yeah, so I say, you know, if you want one, get your grubby little hands on it because it's a pretty awesome flat shooter. And maybe someone can like laser engrave that off for you, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty cool. So thank you for watching the video. I know that we'll have more videos coming up for I mean, there's a whole slew of new guns that are out on the market, and we should be able to do some interesting reviews and stuff. If you have any suggestions for a type of gun that you might want to see, just let me know in the comments or shoot us a message or something. Yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe. We also have a Facebook page, and I try to post interesting stuff on there and more behind the scenes stuff. So if you're into that kind of stuff, check it out. We should have links for it below. And thanks for watching. See you next time.